Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines.
European leaders have sharply criticised President Donald Trump's plan to impose tariffs on 8 allies over his Greenland takeover proposal. Trump announced a 10% tariff on goods from Denmark, Norway, Sweden, France, Germany, the UK, the Netherlands, and Finland, starting 1st February, warning it could rise to 25% until a deal on Greenland is reached. He called Greenland strategically vital for US security, citing missile early warning systems and Arctic monitoring. European leaders condemned the move. French President Emmanuel Macron called it unacceptable. UK PM Keir Starmer said it was completely wrong. And EU President Ursula von der Leyen said it undermines sovereignty and damages transatlantic ties.
Separately, the 8 European countries threatened by President Trump with tariffs say they stand in solidarity with Denmark and the people of Greenland. In a joint statement, the countries said tariff threats undermine transatlantic relations, while stressing NATO's shared responsibility for Arctic security. The Netherlands Foreign Minister has sharply criticised US President Donald Trump's threat to impose tariffs on European allies over Greenland, calling it blackmail. David van Veel said such pressure would not help NATO, Europe, or Greenland itself, and warned it could damage alliances rather than strengthen them. President Trump has invited Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and several other world leaders to be part of a US-led Gaza Board of Peace to end the Palestine conflict. The Foreign Office confirmed the development, saying Pakistan would remain engaged with international efforts for peace and security in Gaza. According to reports, the board would initially focus on ending the Gaza conflict before expanding to other global crises. Jordan's foreign ministry says King Abdullah has received an invitation from US President Donald Trump to join the so-called Board of Peace for Gaza. The ministry said the invitation is under review as part of Jordan's internal legal procedures. The proposed board would oversee the temporary governance of Gaza, which has been under a fragile ceasefire since October. The Pentagon has placed around 1,500 active-duty US troops on prepare-to-deploy orders amid protests in Minnesota linked to the government's deportation drive. US media reports that the move is a precaution in case violence escalates, though officials say it is unclear whether the troops will actually be deployed. At least 5,000 people have reportedly been killed in nationwide protests across Iran, including around 500 security personnel, marking the deadliest unrest since the 1979 revolution. An Iranian judiciary spokesperson said executions may go ahead, warning that some protest actions have been classified as Mohareb, an offence punishable by death under Islamic law. 2 people have been killed and dozens injured in a mass Russian drone attack on Ukraine overnight, President Volodymyr Zelensky said. In a statement on social media, Zelensky said more than 200 drones were used in strikes across multiple regions, including Sumy, Kharkiv, Dnipro, Zaporizhia, Khmelnytsky, and Odessa.
Indonesian rescuers discover debris from a missing ATR 42500 conducting fisheries surveillance near Mount Bulusarong, South Sulawesi. The plane, carrying 8 crew members and 3 ministry staff, lost contact Saturday en route from Yogyakarta to Makassar. Wreckage, including a plane window, fuselage parts and tail, was spotted Sunday morning, though fog, strong winds, and steep terrain are hampering recovery. Over 1,200 personnel, helicopters, drones, and ground teams are involved in the operation. Data indicates the plane rapidly lost altitude about 20 kilometers northeast of Makassar Airport. Investigation into the cause is ongoing.
And Hindu devotees gathered in large numbers across India to take a holy dip on the occasion of Mauni Amavasya, or the Silent New Moon Day, during the annual month-long religious fair Magh Mela. Officials said more than 30 million people had bathed at the Sangam in Prayagraj, where the Ganges, Yamuna and Saraswati meet. Similar scenes were seen in Haridwar and Ayodhya, with heightened security in place. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.